We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. Ants. I hate ants. Just looking at them makes me feel like they are crawling all over me. Them skittering on top of each other in a pile is so disgusting and creepy. One day, I found a trail of ants in my home. I could see where they were coming from, my window. But they were crawling into a hole in my wall. They were coming in droves, wave after wave, row after row. I wondered to myself, why are they marching into the hole in my wall? This was something I couldn't comprehend, not at all. This had me upset and disturbed, frustrated and perturbed. So I went to the store and bought ant spray. I bought a big can of Raid. When I got home, I sprayed my window and the hole, and this seemed to do the trick. But I knew this was a temporary fix. I was right. The next day, they were back, and now the hole is now a big crack. It seems like my foundation is weakening. Great. Making my concerns deepening. I thought to myself, what is behind that wall? Why do so many ants need to go there? As I watched them crawl. The next day I called for an exterminator to come and inspect my place. To inspect behind my wall. To check why the ants are invading my space. I led the exterminator to the wall, so he could do his job. Besides, I needed to leave to run some errands that day. This gave him time to fumigate, and for me to get out of his way. I left and returned back late. The exterminator truck was still here. It was past 8. I thought to myself, was he still working? This job is going to cost me an arm and leg. But when I looked for him, I couldn't find him anywhere in my home. The whole house was completely quiet. He seemed to be gone. Suddenly, I started to hear whimpering, a crying sound. It was coming from the ant wall. That's when I decided to give the exterminator a call. This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you. I could hear his cell phone ringing from behind the wall. I gave faint cries for help. I knew this meant trouble. I went to find something to help knock down the wall, to help extract the exterminator, to make a quick withdrawal. When I finally broke through, I found the exterminator. He was covered in ants, and I found an abnormally oversized queen ant in a huge cocoon. This was the reason the ants were traveling to the hole in my wall. They were feeding their queen. Her scent was bringing them here. It was her calling card. The monstrous queen ant was the size of a 60-pound dog. It was so big, I believed it got trapped in my wall, and it couldn't get out at all. But now I have set it free from its prison. It's free to roam. It is now free to move about my home. I quickly ran away, being chased by a queen ant and her army of ants, but I escaped. Now my home is filled with a monstrous ant queen and her friends. My home is now the home of the ants. It is now an anthill.